Day 22 of my Irish coast cycle saw me waking up in the woods underneath Benbulbin from where I'd wild camped, and then setting off down a beautiful long steep descent to the main road that runs between Sligo and Donegal. Fortunately, I wasn't going to be on this main road very long. It's quite busy, quite unpleasant, but the route north you can follow side roads that head to the east of it alongside the Dartry mountains. If you're doing this, I would recommend doing the detour that takes you down around the Glenriff Horseshoe. That's a quite spectacular loop of, I think, probably about 8 kilometers, so it's not that much of a diversion, but has some very impressive views of the mountains as you go along it, and is well worth adding that little bit to the trip. The roads here are fantastic. They're pretty rough in parts, but not used very much, but they're far more pleasant than the main road, and if you have a bit of time to enjoy these, that makes a lot of sense. This is the road that runs from the Glenriff Horseshoe back towards the coast. It intercepts the main road. If you are taking this, keep an eye out, because there is a small community park on the left hand side at a particular point, which marks a local man who fought in the 1916 insurrection in Dublin. As you reach the main road, another side option here is to head to the beautiful beach at Mullaghmore. I've camped previously in the car park that's just beside this. There's also a great swimming pool called the Bishop's Pool as you head around the coast. Otherwise, you're on the road to Donegal, where I found another great swimming spot, this rock pool. One of the swimmers told me that this West End pool used to be a local secret until Google Maps and Instagram came along, and is now frequently found by tourists, because you can't always win. But when I was swimming, people started exclaiming, and looking out to sea, we could see there was a pod of what were probably bottlenose dolphins playing in the surf. Then it was on through the towns of Bundoran and Ballyshannon, and then onto a long coastal loop that takes you away from the main road and brings you on many pleasant back roads. These were great roads to cycle. You may notice, if you've watched a good few of my other videos, that we have a perspective that you won't have seen on the other ones, which is this camera mounted GoPro. I've experimented a lot with different ways of trying to record my cycling. The head one that I used first was far too uncomfortable. This chest mounted one actually does work much better, and is a little dramatic in the way you can see the arms, but it's very fiddly to actually use. Turning it on and off requires me to stop and mess around for quite a bit, so I kind of gave up on it. However, looking back at this footage, I am thinking maybe I should break it out again on occasion. This channel was something of an afterthought in terms of my cycling, somewhere to initially store footage, but it's turned out that actually I quite enjoy working on the videos in winter and uploading them, so I put quite a bit of work into trying to work out what the best camera setup is and the best way of doing it, but I want to do it in a non-obtrusive way. I don't want to be stopping all the time to set up cameras as I try and cycle. I guess it had to happen at some point. And that's me at Charlestown. Leaving Donegal town, I was caught in an absolute downpour. By the time I got to Charlestown, I was soaked to the skin and one of my panniers had flooded. So I headed into the pub, spotted there would be a gap in the rain, and decided to change my plans, and instead of heading to a beach for the night, to head to the town pier that was only a kilometre away and see if I could camp there. So that's day 22 of my Irish coast cycle. Please do give the channel a follow, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up.